Hey, how's it going, my friends? Welcome back to the Nerd Life. Today, I'm going to be sharing some stuff that I got for my birthday over the weekend. I'm pretty excited to share this with y'all, so let's get into it. Technically, my birthday is tomorrow, but I'll be working, so I decided to celebrate it over the weekend. Saturday morning, I went to my local antique mall here in town. Found some pretty cool stuff. I was gonna do a video about it, actually, do like a toy hunt video, but there was just so many people there. I didn't feel comfortable recording, but did find some really cool stuff. First thing I found was this vintage Happy Meal figure. All the stuff that I got from the antique malls from the '90s. So although it's gonna be vintage, but I found this guy right here. This is I can't remember his name. He was the main villain on the old Mulan cartoon. But as soon as I seen this, it was just like a loose figure, like in a random bin full of other figures and plushies. But as soon as I seen him out, it's just like a bunch of memories just went through my head of me having this when I was a kid. And there is a switch on his back that you move up and down to have the bird flap his wings. But yeah, this is from I want to say the mid '90s is when that movie came out. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, it has some paint wear, which of course it was probably played with a lot. So, and the soft rubber sword is warped. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, and I've tried straightening it out, but that's just something that happens over time, I guess. But still, really cool find for me. Little short story here. I used to pretend that as a kid I would pretend this was a villain in the Ninja Turtle universe. Because when McDonald's had the Mulan toys, I was wanting Mushu, the little red dragon, and the first time I got him, and then I went a second time and got the little cricket from that movie, but I never went back until after the promotion. But I still really enjoyed him. Like I said, I used to pretend he was a villain in the Ninja Turtle universe, so I would have him fight with my Ninja Turtle action figures. Remember growing up with very crazy imaginations. So yeah, really cool. Very glad to have that. And the next three items I'm going to show are still in, still in their packaging. I haven't taken them out yet because I gotta make room for them. But got a couple of Star Wars Power of the Force figures. Got Obi-Wan Kenobi. They were pretty cheap as well there. They've had these for a while. And then I got Emperor Palpatine. They still had a whole bunch of different characters. I'm hoping maybe that since they've had them for so long, they'll still have them whenever I decide to go back, and I'll get some more. Now this next set, this is a figure set. As soon as I seen it, I was like, wow. I remember having some of these when I was a kid. I remember oh yeah, and it's from 1992, and it's based off of one of my favorite Disney cartoons of all time. But I remember in Christmas of '92 being like a Christmas with this, but got Aladdin figure set. Christmas in '92 was like a Aladdin Christmas for me and my two sisters. I remember getting a Jafar action figure that came with the Iago, and my younger sister, I think, got Aladdin that came with a Boo, and then my older sister got a set that had Princess Jasmine, her tiger Raja, and the genie, which she ended up giving me the genie. So I ended up having Jafar and the genie that Christmas. So, but yeah, this is a set that we didn't have, but as soon as I seen it, I was like, I have to get that because this is my all-time favorite Disney cartoon. And the figures look pretty cool as well. They're just PVC figures. They're not action figures. But they'll look really cool displayed on my shelf as soon as I get the space for it. This was in a booth that was where everything was half off too, so I was lucky there. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing some cleaning up of my action figure collection. I'm gonna be getting rid of a lot of my NECA figures and some of my McFarlane figures, which are just a few Mortal Kombat 11 figures I'm planning on getting rid of. Getting rid of all my loose Funko Pop figures. I'm not into those anymore, so there's no sense in having them anymore. I want to make more room for stuff that I really, really do want. And then the last thing I got at the antique mall, thanks to my mom, I now have a VCR, so I found a VHS tape there, which they didn't have very many. There were DVDs everywhere, but no VHSs hardly. But I picked this up, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, Danger Rangers. It's got like 2 episodes on it. Thought it was really cool. They also had Space Jam, and I was like, I gotta get Space Jam. But then I looked at the tape, and yeah, the tape the tape itself on the inside was corroded or something. Yeah, and I was like, that's not gonna work. So I just left it there. But I did pick this up for pretty cheap, which I've noticed looking on eBay. VHS tapes are starting to become a little pricey for VHS tapes. I think they're becoming more sought after. Now people wanting to relive those VHS days, and a lot of people are collecting VHS tapes now. I'm not looking to collect really. I'm just getting a bunch of movies that I grew up with to watch like I watched them back then. And then yesterday I went to the thrift store, which they didn't have hardly anything there. They had some VHS tapes, but this next thing I'm about to show off is actually a gift from my mom. This is the original copy that she bought when we were kids, and she held on to it all this time. I didn't even know it, honestly. I was going to look for this on eBay or at thrift stores, but we got my favorite cartoon, Aladdin. And this is the original one that she bought back when we were kids. I had no idea she held on to it all this time, but I thought that was awesome when she showed me. I was like, that's awesome, and she gave it to me. So now I have my favorite Disney cartoon on VHS, the original copy we had as kids. So I thought that was really awesome. And then at the thrift store, I found a couple of VHS, more Disney movies. Got Jungle to Jungle. This movie is freaking hilarious, in my opinion. I watched it last night when as I ate my dinner. And yeah, it's just like one of my favorite Tim Allen movies. Of course, I watched Home Improvement back then as well, so I was already a fan of Tim Allen, but this is one of my favorite movies with him in it. The tape is in perfect condition, as well as that Aladdin tape. And then I also found Man of the House. And speaking of home improvement, I grew up watching this movie too. I thought it was hilarious. I haven't watched it yet as an adult, but I loved it as a kid. Chevy Chase was just hilarious. And I've always liked his little sarcastic humor that he had. He always had that in Home Improvement too, but yeah, he has it a little bit in this movie. But yeah, it's awesome to have. Probably gonna watch it tonight. But yeah, that's it. That is my birthday haul. So that'll do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments down below. Did you grow up with any of this stuff? Did you like these movies when y'all were young? But thank y'all so much for watching. Have an awesome day, my friends. Take care.